Hello friends, this is Barbara from Wigs and Fluff. Now today I want to talk to you about building a wig closet. Building a closet. Now if you're new to wigs, then what you need to do is start with a short wig like the one I have on, and you need to have it in a color that's close to your own color. Now this one here, this is the Tyler wig by Renee of Paris. It is the Tyler wig, and this one is in Creamy Toffee. Creamy Toffee. This is close to my natural, well, not my natural color, but I've always dyed my hair a little blonder than what I am. So I am naturally blonde, but this is kind of the color that I used to dye my hair with. So I could get away with using this wig as a first wig. This is the Tyler wig. I would recommend something short, so it looks like you just got a haircut, and I would recommend something in a color that's very close to your natural color. Let me find my... So it used to be that that women used to have just one wig, just one, and nowadays women have many. So after you find your first wig that looks very much like your own hair color, maybe a different cut or style, maybe you can find one that looks like the style that you normally wear, that would be all great too. Just so that you look more normal, it will help you adjust to wig wearing. Now then, the second wig that you get, because you're going to want more than one after you get used to wearing wigs. It's going to take you about 2-3 weeks to get used to wearing it. And what I tell people to do is to put on your wig and drive to a community that is down the road from where you normally shop and go shopping there. Now where I went was Dahlonega, which is right down the road from where I live in Dawsonville, and there's some shops there and so forth. So wherever there's a place down the road from you where there's shops where nobody knows you, where you don't know anybody, that you don't have to worry about running into anybody, go there and do that one day, and don't buy anything. You're not there to buy, you're there to watch people's reactions to you. So see what they think about your wig. This is the second wig I would buy, one that you really, really like and love. This one is one of my very favorites. It is the Soft Romance in Caramel by Eva Gabor. Eva Gabor, The Soft Romance in Caramel by Eva Gabor. I started to say Raquel Welch, but I know better. It's Eva Gabor. And it comes down nicely in the back. You want to make sure that your hair, if you have a long hairline, that the wigs that you buy come down long enough to cover your hairline. And you want to make sure that if you have a round face, that your hair is a little bit on the puffy side so that you can have some height and some fluffy bangs. But it's up to you to choose which style looks best for your face shape. Now, I've done videos on face shape, and I left that in the description box below yesterday. I'm getting ready to do another brand new one, and so that people can really understand their face shape and what really looks good on them, because different wigs look different on different people. You can see it in the magazine, you can see it on your phone, on Amazon. It's going to look completely different when you put it on. I want to make that point clear. It's not going to look the same because you don't look like that model. So it's not going to be the same on you. So you're building a wig closet. You've got the first wig, the little Tyler or something similar that looks just like your hair. By the way, a good brand to look at for your first wig would be Paula Young. And I recommend Paula Young because they're not as expensive. You can get some really good deals on wigs for under $70, just $40, $50 range, something like that, which is not expensive and which is a doable first wig. Something in the color that you're used to, something in the style that you're used to, if you can find it. So the second wig is something that you really, really love, that you just adore. Whoops. Some of my wigs are falling over. Now, moving on. This is a Gabor wig. This is the Resolve. I have to reach for this comb. Not my favorite, but my other one's not real handy at the moment. This is a cute little wig. This one looks like a gray wig to me. It's got like a platinum blonde mixed with a gray color. It's called Vanilla Mist. And this is a really unique Gabor wig, the Resolve. And really, really cute. I love it. And I think would be a great little wig for your closet if you're used to wearing grays. This is a graduation from blonde to gray. It really is. It looks to me, every time I wear it, every time I look at it, it looks like it's got a little bit of gray, like a silver blonde, I would call it. A silver blonde. So if you're thinking about making that graduation, this would be a great one to do so. So moving right on down the line, let me get that back in here. Oh, there it is. I'm going to keep my tags together. I get freaked out. All the wigs that I have, that I get them confused. Okay. After you've got the first couple that you're down, you've got the one that looks close to your natural color. You've got the second one that you love. I love reds. So the Soft Romance in a red is always going to be a winner for me. If you're gray or wanting to go gray, the Resolve in this silver blonde, the Vanilla Mist, might be a good choice. Then you might want to think about moving on to different manufacturers. This is a Toni Bratton wig. There it is. I couldn't find it. This is the Vivacious. This is the Vivacious. And it's in this beautiful color. Paula Young calls it spun gold, but they call it at Toni Bratton just light blonde. But it's this beautiful platinum with the rootedness. You might want to start looking at some rooted hair colors because they are very popular. People love this kind of a look, the rootedness. Right there, the dark roots and the blonde. So this would be a good transition to going gray as well, if you like it. It could be the transition before this one. So something like that, if you want to transition into grays or something like that. So this is another idea about what to choose, something that's rooted. And this is a Toni Bratton wig. This is light blonde. And Paula Young has another one in the Daisy, as a matter of fact. It's right there. And go get that. Just right here. And this is another one that has that same look, as you can see. It really reminds me. This is Spun Gold by Paula Young. Paula Young is an excellent way to start your wig collection. Something with Paula Young. The Spun Gold is a beautiful color. You may not want to choose that for your first wig, but down the way, you may want to choose something like that that's rooted for your wig journey. You're going to be building up a wig closet so that you're not wearing the same wig every single day, because you have to wash it. The wear and tear is going to cause that wig to get old very quickly, and you're not going to be able to, it won't last as long as normal. So you want to really be very careful about wearing it too much. So I'm going to take this off. This is the Vivacious by Light Blonde. I'm putting my hanger and my card back together so that I will know what it is. Oh, I'm sorry, this one fell. So you might want to think about getting a little bit longer wig as you build your wig closet up. Now this one is a Noriko wig. One of the reasons I like Noriko is because they always put the name of the wig right there on the tag. I love that, because as you build your closet, sometimes you can get lost about which wig is which. That happens. That can happen. So you want to be able to identify and be able to know which one is which. Now this is the Alva by Noriko in Melted Marshmallow. I love this color. I love the Melted Marshmallow, and I love this style. I think it's a great length. As you build your closet, you're going to want to look into things of different lengths. And maybe even having one special wig to wear on special occasions, or maybe just a ponytail. And this one will do a ponytail. You can put this one in a ponytail if you want to. This is the Alva. Let me get that piece right here that's wanting to escape. Here we go. There we go. So there you have a ponytail wig. Perfectly normal and natural looking. The Alva is great for that. I think every woman needs a little bit longer one that's a little bit, got some length in it, so that you can wear it part up. You can do that with the Alva. You can put behind your ear if you want to. There's lots of different ways. You can use hair bands with wigs. All that is perfectly fine and normal. So this is the Alva in Melted Marshmallow. Now, sometimes, at some point in time, you're going to want to start experimenting with different colors of wigs. Maybe you're just going to jump right in and start wearing them all. But usually it takes some time to work into that. Now this one is the Diana, and it's by Estetica, and it's in Caramel Kiss. Caramel Kiss, so I can remember. Now I do have some dark wigs like this, and I'm going to show them to you, because a lot of people like me in dark hair. Some people don't. They're used to me with blonde hair or red, and they just can't get over the shock of me having dark hair. But I love this one, this Caramel Kiss color, because it's got all of this gold in the middle of it. It's everywhere through the wig, all of this gold. Just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful wig. You can see how pretty it is, how lovely it is. This would be beautiful. It's a lovely profile. It's beautiful anytime you want to go somewhere. This particular one in Caramel Kiss is just gorgeous. Maybe you have dark hair. Maybe you have dark hair and you just want to wear this particular style. So moving on, I have one more. Here we go. Okay, this is the Renee of Paris, and this is the, hang on, the Bailey. The Bailey in iced mocha. The Bailey in iced mocha. You have to keep on top of these. It's just sometimes hard to remember. So this is the Bailey. I had this one on yesterday in blonde. This is a dark-haired iced mocha one. This is the one that people get shocked when I wear it because they just don't believe it's me coming down the road. Because they're used to seeing me blonde or red, and they're not used to seeing me in dark. But as you get used to wearing wigs, you start to enjoy all the variations and all the different styles and colors that you have here. Now, this is another good one that you can use to make a pony with if you want to. This Bailey does as well, makes a nice pony. So remember, as you work through your wig journey, you're going to need at least one long one, because every woman, believe me, likes to wear a pony at one time or another. And this one will make a ponytail for you very nicely. So what you're going to find is that you feel like you have a lot more hair than you ever did before. And that's concerning to some women. They just are uncomfortable with it. But you will get used to it, because you have to remember, when you started wearing wigs, it was because of hair loss. And you didn't have a whole lot of volume, if any. And when you start wearing wigs, you have to realize that all of a sudden you're going to have good hair days. And your hair is going to be beautiful and thick and normal looking, and not thin and fly away and frizzy type thing. So you're going to start experimenting with different colors, grays, reds, blondes, and just having a lovely time being a different color every day that you feel like it, depending upon your mood, depending upon how you feel about things. So that's my story for today. And this is about building a wig closet, little by little by little. And I hope you do that. I hope you hang in there for the first 2 or 3 weeks. It's going to feel like a helmet or a hat. But once you get past that, these wigs are going to feel like an extension of your own hair. And you'll be fine, you'll be comfortable, and everything will work for you. I promise. Now I want to talk to you about something else. Doubting Thomas. Now, Jesus arose. He arose from the grave. And then he appeared to Mary Magdalene at the grave, or the angel appeared to Mary Magdalene. And she went and told the disciples what she had seen, but they didn't believe her. They didn't believe her. The disciples were full of grief and sadness and loss, and they just didn't believe it. So they started on the road down to this little town, and Emmaus was the name of the town, and Jesus appeared to them on the road as a stranger, as a random stranger, a man. And he began to minister to them and talk to them about their grief, and let them pour out what was inside of them. Afterward, he appeared to the 11 disciples as they ate a meal together. Jesus spoke to them about their unbelief and sadness. Thomas was not there. He couldn't bring himself to go and join in with the other disciples just yet. He was still not believing. And he said, "Except shall I see his hands and the print of nails, and thrust my hand in his side, I will not believe that it's Jesus." John 20:25. So when he finally did see Jesus, and he said that to Jesus, "I won't believe it's you until I put my hands in the nail prints, and I feel the side where the sword went in? I won't believe it's you. So Jesus told him, said, I am him. Here's my hand. Here's my side. There's my feet. Look for yourself. And then Thomas fell at Jesus' feet, proclaiming, my Lord and my God. He finally found his faith again. Finally found his faith again. Jesus knew that the disciples were going to be suffering at this time and feeling like they had been let down, even lied to. But Jesus knew. He knew better, and he knew how to minister to those disciples in a way to build up their faith. And doubting Thomas found his faith again. And that's my story for today. These are the wigs that I would recommend. Remember, the first one is going to be a short little wig in your own natural color or dyed color, as it may be. In my case, I dyed my hair for years. And so this is the color I used to dye my hair. So the first one would be something in that color at least. Short and easy, plop it on and go type of wig. So that's my story for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.